Hello everyone, I'm Rupali Mishram. Today we are going to study Standard 5th, EVS 2, Chapter number 2, History and the Concept of Time. The first topic, division of time and the timeline we had studied. Time is continuous, however, we divide it into periods for our convenience that we had seen in this period. The method that we use for reckoning time depends on our purposes for dividing and the manner of dividing. We divide 24 hours a day into 12 hours day and 12 hours of night. Also we divide the days into 7 days, make 1 week, 2 weeks, make a fortnight, and 4 weeks make a month. 12 months make a year, 100 years make a millennium, century, and 10 centuries make a millennium. That we had seen in this topic. Also, we had studied this method of dividing time is known as a unilinear division of time. In unilinear division, the years are arranged in a serial order. This division of time is known as Common Era or Christian Era. The Christian era began in memory of Jesus Christ. Also, we had seen the events that took place before the beginning of era are denoted by before Christ, that is BC, and those after the beginning are denoted as a Anno Domini, which means in the year of our Lord. So this were the topics which we had seen. Today we are going to see the measurement of time and methods of measuring time. To measure time is to measure the length of time. Yes, so as to measure a time, what is needed? We have to measure the length of the time. How long it is, we have to measure it. We know the following units of measuring time: second, minute, hour, day, week, fortnight, month, year, century, and millennium. These are the measuring of or units of measuring time. Whenever we talk about all these topics, we talk about the seconds. Few seconds ago, I had a call. After few minutes, I will take my dinner. After few hours, I will complete my work. Today's day is my special day. Next week is my birthday. Fortnight, after this fortnight, full moon day is there. After this month, my engagement is there. After 1 year had passed for my age, few centuries are passed, so few millenniums are passed. It means that we talk about unit. We make use of these words in our day-to-day life. Examples I had given you how we make conversation when we talk with each other by using units of measurement. A second is the smallest of these units. Yes, second is the smallest unit of measuring time. There are various methods of measuring time in different parts of the world. Yes, in all over the world, in all other countries, the various methods of measuring time is used. As we make use of common or Christian era for measuring time, like this only they are having the different various measurements through which they can understand their timing or their past events. But of these, the common or Christian era is the most widely used. But the common and Christian era is maximally used in other parts of our world. We generally indicate a particular day by writing the date of that day. The date consists of the serial number of that day, followed by the name or serial number of the current month, and then the serial number of the current year. Yes, what we do on 4 July, my birthday is there. It means that I am denoting a day and a month. If I will say my birth has taken place in the past time 4 July 1991, it means that in the previous time I am talking about the year, I am talking about the month, and I am talking about the date. Then the serial number of the current year. Yes, just for example, I had told you. There are other methods too. We have seen that the Christian era began in memory of Jesus Christ. Yes, we all know the Christian era is started or denoted in the memory of Jesus Christ. It is an age-old custom to start a new era to commemorate a special event. Yes, this is an old tradition, old custom we are having to start a new era by having a special event. So as for example, the coronation of great king, we know that Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj had started a new era or shaka known as Rajyabhishek Shaka in 1674 AD to commemorate his coronation. So as a new year or a new time which is started by Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, and that era was started or denoted as a Rajyabhishek Shaka, that is 1674 AD. It means that whenever we will see anywhere else the word Rajyabhishek Shaka, it means that we will come to know after the period which is passed after the coronation of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Shalivahan Shaka and Vikram Samvat are two eras that are used in India. The founder of Islam, Prophet Muhammad, migrated from Mecca to Medina. Yes, as in our country, the Shalivahan Shaka and Vikram Samvat, these are the two eras which is mostly used. The founder of the Islam, his name is Prophet Muhammad, and he had migrated from Mecca to Medina. So his migration is measured for the measuring time. The Hijri era was started to commemorate this event. The Parsi community in India uses the Shaheen Shahi era. Yes, so as the Parsi community, to understand the era, what they do, they use the Shaheen Shahi era so that they can come to know about their community and their celebrations and what are their tradition, customs and festivals. Here you can see a cycle, a timeline they had given. Birth 1630, important events in the life of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, 1630 AD to 1680 AD. The birth of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, that is 1630. The oath of Swaraj, when he take the oath, that is 1645. And escape from Agra, that is 1666. Coronation 1674, death 1680. So this is the period or timeline of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. As we are denoting here the time and the event which had been taken place in that particularly year. Let's see the next topic, that is historical period. We learn in the first lesson that history is a science that tells us about events that happened in the past. So as in previous period, in first period, I told you history is a science which tells us the events which had taken place in the past time. That is only the history. We also learned that every present moment makes up the past. The past is the subject matter of history. Yes, whatever had been taken place, the events which had taken place, the researches, the inventions which had taken place in the past time, that all creates history. In a broad sense, the period of history goes back to the time of the birth of our solar system. Yes, in EVS 1, we study about the solar system. So as we also try to understand the concept of solar system, as this is one of the invention which has been taken place in the past time and which is important to us. It means that why we have to study about our solar system? Because the planets and our Earth planet, this is important to us. What are the planets? What is the Earth planet? What is in the Earth planet? What is its satellite? Why the life is possible on the Earth only? This all concepts are very important to study. So to understand all these concepts, what is needed? We need the history. Our solar system came into being about 4.5 billion years ago. So can't you imagine that our solar system had been about 4.5 billion years ago? Means it's too past for this event. Our Earth is a planet in the solar system So it is presumed that the earth was also formed 4.5 billion years ago. So as our earth, which is the planet in our solar system, just it is an imagination and it is just a concept that we also think that the earth was also formed during that period only, that is 4.5 billion years ago. The span of 4.5 billion years since the earth's formation is a vast period of time. It is not easy to grasp their entire period all at once. It is necessary to divide it into a number of stages in order to understand it better. Yes, what is needed, as we cannot say that few years ago the solar systems or the planet was formed. So this is not needed. What is needed? A particularly time is needed. That is 4.5 billion years ago the solar system was invented, or it is a presume that we think that before 4.5 billion years ago the earth's formation had been taken place. It is not easy to grasp this entire period all at once. It is necessary to divide it into a number of stages in order to understand it better. Yes, for our to understand ourselves, we have to divide it into a number or according to the stages of development. Therefore, the time in history is divided into two main periods. That is prehistoric period, historic period, prehistoric period. What is prehistoric period? Prehistory simply means before history. The prehistoric period is the period for which written records are available by which to write its history. Yes, prehistoric period is the simply that means that before history. Pre means before. So as the prehistoric period is the period when the written records are available by which we can write the history, that is prehistoric period. What is historic period? The historic period is the period for which written records are available using which we can write history. In historic period, written records are already available and just comparing to that the truth one, we have to write the history. 2.4 Scientific methods of measuring time and establishing age, that is dating. We are actually measuring time when we talk about today's date or day of the week, etc. We have seen that there are various methods of measuring time. These methods allow us to identify the particular day, month, or year with respect to an earlier or later day. Month or year, for example, if it is June, when we know that the earlier month was May and the next one will be July. If today is the 10th of June, then we can tell that tomorrow will be the 11th of June and yesterday was the 9th of June. Yes. So as to understand a month or what is today, what we do, we denote our day with a date. That is, today it is 28 June 2021. Yesterday it was 27 June 2021. Tomorrow it will be 29 June 2021. What I am doing, I am giving a date to a day with month and with a year. Thus, when we measure time, we actually measure its length. So as it means that whenever we are measuring a day or a unit of time, we measuring its length. Means we are talking about the seconds, minutes, hours and the year or the month which is to be going on. The events before the beginning of the Common Era are mentioned as having occurred before the Common Era. Information about some of these events can only be obtained with the help of evidence buried under the ground. This evidence is usually in the form of broken man-made artifacts and fallen structures. With the help of these events and using scientific methods, we can determine the time of the event that took place thousands of years ago. Yes, what we do whenever we compare the history, whenever we start talking about the history, So as any event is not written as it is, we have to compare, we need the proofs, we need some points which will tell us that yes, in the past time this had been taken place. That time only we can write the history. Without the proofs, the history cannot be written. So what can be the proofs? Like a broken man-made material, any structure, any remains, which will show us the scientific method of having their past. But on the basis of this, we can write the history. There are many layers of soil deposited one above the other under the surface of the ground. The period of these layers and the remains found in them cannot be stated definitely in terms of dates. However, a rough estimate of how many years ago they existed can certainly be made using scientific methods such as carbon-14 analysis, tree rings analysis, that is dendrochronology, etc. These methods are known as dating techniques. Yes, as we cannot exactly determine about the ground, that how many layers of soil deposited and how many days it had been taken place, or how much time is taken by this crust or the earth's layer to be formed. So as a rough estimate we can take on the basis of some scientific methods, we can make such analysis. As one analysis they had given the carbon-14 analysis, which helps us to understand about the concept about a ground, about the earth's interior part. The tree rings, which tells us the age of the tree. These methods are known as dating techniques. Yes, the scientific methods which we make use to find out the age of particularly thing, that is only known as dating techniques. By using these dating techniques, we learn how old the layers of soil and the remains found in them are. Then we can determine the period approximately. So as dating technique helps us to understand that how old the layers of soil and the remains found in them are, depending on the quality or the technique which we are going to decide. Then we can have the approximate period, that how much the time had been passed for that particularly remains which we had found in the excavation. For example, if an earthen pot is estimated to be 5,000 years old with the help of dating techniques, yes, sometimes if any date is written or with the quality of that pot, we can come to understand that how much time had been passed for that pot. We can say that the earthen pot dates back roughly to 3000 BC. That is, before the 3000 BC, the pot had taken, or it was in the past time before the 3000 BC. Then we can conclude that the period of the culture to which the pot belongs must be around 300 BC. Yes, by analyzing, by dating method or dating technique, we can come to know that how much time had been taken place for that pot and how old it is. So in this way, the few points which we had discussed today are 2.2, that is measurement of time and methods of measuring time. In that we had seen the second, minute, hour, day, week, fortnight, year, century and the millennium are the units of measuring time. Also we had seen here the common era or the Cretan era is the most widely used methods of measuring time. We had seen a particular day is indicated by date, month and year. The date, month and year are in a serial order, that is 28 June 2021. Means here date is coming, month is coming and the year is C. It is an age-old custom to start a new era to commemorate a special event, that is coronation of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, started Rajyabhishek Shaka, migration of Prophet Muhammad from Makkah to Medina, started Hijri era, and Shalivahan Shaka and Vikram Samved are the two eras that are used in India. Parsi community uses the Shahi era. That is, from this eras we can come to know the community, the custom, the traditions of that period, and we can make use of that customs in today's time. Then we had seen historical period. In that 2 points we had discussed, that is prehistoric period and the historic period. In prehistoric period we had seen is the prehistoric period is the period for which no written records are available, and in historic period we had seen the written records are available. In 2.4 we had seen scientific methods of measuring time and establishing age. In that we had seen the method of measuring time enable us to identify a particular day, month or year with respect to an earlier day, month or year. Information about the events before the beginning of the common Christian era can be obtained with the evidence buried under the ground. With the help of scientific methods, we can determine the approximate time of the events. Also, we had seen the methods such as carbon-14 analysis and tree rings analysis methods are used for dating of establishing the age of an event. For your information, what is carbon-14? I will tell you. Carbon-14 is a radioactive element of the bodies of all living organisms. C14 begins to decrease after the death of an organism. The quantum of the remaining C14 in the fossils remains in the basis of the determination the age of an object is decided. With this dating method, it is possible to determine the period of culture of which this objects belong. As like we had seen here about the pot, if in excavation we will get a pot, we can compare that pot or by using this carbon-14 method, and we can get the exact timing of that pot and to which era it is related. That information can also be get easily. So these were the topics which we had seen today. Exercise I am going to provide you. Complete that exercise. Watch this video again. If any doubt, please ask. That's all for today. Don't forget to subscribe my channel for my latest notification. Thank you.